Hi guys, back again. How are you? I was just watching a video there this morning. It was about actually homeless. It was actually about a homeless guy. Playing it up there, was it? Yeah. It was actually about this homeless guy, and he got addicted to drugs and stuff like that there, and he was asked, why was he why was he homeless and why he got into drugs and all that. He said that when he was growing up, his uncle was abusing him. He told his mother didn't believe him. Eventually one night the mother was out, her and the fella, whatever it was, come home and caught the uncle abusing the young fella. So she called the guards and he was sentenced to 7 years in jail or something like that there. That was okay, basically. And a few years after that, I think the mother committed suicide through an abusive relationship. Stuff like that there. So basically that's how he got into homelessness and drugs and stuff like that there. Which is easily done, in all fairness. Especially like what happened to him. But what the thing is, he was sleeping in doorways and stuff like that. So one morning he woke up, or whatever time he woke up, with these fellas pissing on him. And he was asleep in the doorway. So he woke up to these guys pissing on him in the doorway. And he got up or something, and 3 or 4 of them, or many of them was there, I don't know, but the shade out of him and left him in hospital. He was hospitalised, you know what I'm saying? So basically, there was 4 or 5 big fellas pissing on it, pure down and out, laying in the doorway, not fit to defend himself. And when he got up then, 4 or 5 of them started and hammered into him and bent him up and hospitalised him. A round of applause, boys. You've done great work there. Yous cowardly fucking bastards. But there wasn't one person among them to turn around and say, look at lads, he's fucking homeless, you know what I'm saying? He is nothing. Leave him alone. Or why the fuck, or to stop the fight, or to stop him getting bet up. There wasn't one person there willing to stand up and say, look, leave him alone. No. Just fucking, I cannot understand this. How there wasn't one person there to stop this fight, or say, look at lads, he's homeless, he is nothing, he's sleeping in a fucking doorway, we're pissing on him, we're bent him up, we left him in hospital, and there wasn't one of them there, not one person there to say, look at lads, forget about him, and it's not, you know what I'm saying? This is the society that we're living in today. These is the young boys that's been brought up today. Who is encouraging this behaviour? Or who is the thing? Are they turning around and says, oh well, if we get caught there's going to be no reputations again, so who gives a fuck about it down and out? It's the same with the gang stalking as well. Now I don't know, Since my gang stalking having started, I think I've talked to two sensible people. Two sensible people that knows what's going on, that didn't discuss it with me now, but knew what was going on and said, no, it's not right. They didn't discuss the actual stalking and harassment. They knew what was happening to me. But they said, no, you're not the worst of them. No. Well, at least they understood, you know. But they weren't going to start kicking the shit out of me or pissing on me or treating me like a piece of dirt, which they didn't do, you know. And then there was another person said, look, you're not the worst of them, and that was it. It was left at that. I didn't go into detail, no, neither they didn't go into detail, but there was another person as well, and they said, no, it shouldn't be going on, you know, at the end of the day. But that's society for you today. Everybody see you've been tormented. Everybody wants a hand in it. They don't want a hand in the goodness and the good end of it, you know, they try and help you. What I don't know whether they do or not, but all I've been seeing is fucking, you know, keeping down, you know, sleep deprived, fucking vehicle harassment, vehicle damage to my fucking car, got fucking clothes stole off, put a wee line out there and the tracksuit bottoms out the back. They stole the fucking tracksuit bottoms. They stole the mirror off the car. They threw shite at the back of the house, dog shite. They spread muck all over the fucking back windows. They spread staples all over the fucking car park. I know who done it. This fella next door out the back, you know. Was driving a tractor and a post driver last year, the year before. Threw a load of staples around the fucking steeples around the car park so I could get a fucking puncture or whatever. Anything that they could do with badness, they could do it. But this is the society you're in today. When you're down and out, you're down and out. And they'll keep you down and out. And if anything that they can do, they'll try and do it. You know what I'm saying? Which they are doing anyhow. There's nothing much more, guys, I can tell you. So there's loads of skits and that going on out in Monaghan and stuff like that. They'll stand in front of the car drinking fucking old coffee and stand in front of the car eating ice cream and stand in front of the car smoking and all this old bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all these old stupid old fucking skits, you know. But I suppose the moral of the story is people in society today would rather do you harm than help you, you know. That's what I can see anyway. I don't know. But I've got help once or twice. I got help once off a certain group. But they helped me with DSB and stuff like that there. Which I'm not denying them, which I'm not running down or saying anything bad about it or one thing or another, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, but as the fella says, at the end of the day, let the person without sin cast the first stone. That's all I can say. But what you reap, you sow. That's what the same. I suppose I became very philosophical here with all these fucking quotes or whatever. I don't know, but it's just, I seen another boy on there, I don't forget what his name was. He's a multi-millionaire or something like that there, but he's happy. He's happy. He's loads of money and he's big fancy houses and cars and all the rest of it. But at the end of the day, the money doesn't bring you happiness, or health, you know. I suppose I think I'm badly off. There's a lad living out there. He's supposed to be an artist or something, a painter. Bridge. He lives out there at Stonebridge or somewhere out there, but he gets to walk in and out to Clones. I suppose it's a mile, 2 mile, could be 3 mile, He always seems to have the same clothes on him the whole time. Walks in and out and carries a few bits and pieces in and out in a box. I think he's an Alsatian dog there as well, But I think he's renting a house. I don't know who owns the house or what, but half of the windows is smashed in it, and I don't know whether there's even water in it or he can light a fire or what, but I suppose I'm not that badly off, when you see the likes of him made up there, But at the end of the day, you don't have to live like that. That's the way he wants to live, like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Many people have offered him money, he's refused it. Offered him lifts and, oh, no need. This is all you hear, Well, that's the way he wants to live. I suppose fair enough, let the man walk away. But there's nobody around here or around out there stopping and breaking into the house and kicking the shit out of him or wrecking his place or whatever windows is left in it, smash the windows or break in the doors or rob him or whatever he has or whatever, there's nobody doing that, But it's not long to Christmas now, guys, so we'll see how things go. Just the same old shit, but so I have more videos to come. I don't want to get into detail now with them. But I have a lot of detailed videos, them all saved there on my phone. To get up and to get publicized out there, but it's only a small bit of a chat that I'm having this morning. The weather's freezing over here, guys. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's absolutely freezing over here. But I can't understand these people from a hole in the wall that don't know me from a hole in the wall, Yeah, well, for someone to come along and tell me, see him down there, he done this, he done that, he done the other. We have to get him, But hang on a minute, I'd like to see a bit of fucking, you know what I'm saying, what he done or what before, I just don't go on second-hand information either, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's shot and cold. I might go into Monaghan, guys, and get a few bits. I don't know what to do. Well, storage heaters here in this fucking place too. You can't put them on. They're too expensive. Too expensive to put on, so to go out to the car and get a bit of heat out there. Or maybe put on a ring on the hob there, you get a bit of heat off it, but storage heaters, and even when you do put them on, they don't even heat the fucking place. The gaps that's in the windows there as well. Ask them to fix them, no reply. Every time I ring the insurance company yesterday, I usually get through to the one person, and I have the one person number on the phone, directly get through to accounts on my car insurance. No, someone else says, oh, well, I'll have to pass you on to such and such, right? That's okay. Wait another 10 minutes, right? You put on hold. Then when you get on to, oh, so you're wrong department, I'll have to put you on to such and such, you know. Well, then I think it was on the third or fourth person, I said, look, I'm going to hang up here and fuck using these payments if you don't put me on to the right person or whatever it is. I've been fucking whizzed around here, left, right and centre. And who was I put back to the girl that I normally deal with the whole time for paying the instalments. And it was done like that in 2 seconds, or 2 minutes, or whatever it was, yeah. But from here to here to here to here, which took a half an hour. Don't waste your credits or you're rotten, people's rotten with money now, you know. You know, me especially not working, you know, but keep you holding on, and now you waste your fucking money, you know, your phone credit or whatever it is, the whole shebang. Just people don't give a shit, but they will give a shit when something happens to them and someone comes knocking on the door. But it's a disgrace how society has become, how people has become the badness, like compared to, I don't know whether it was about 100 years ago, not even 100 years ago. It was all this stuff, and once about 100 years ago, I know that, but I don't know whether were people always, were there always the bad streak in them, but always the badness coming out in them, you know. It was never, you know, a good thing, like, you know. I remember when I was a small fella, I think it was, could have been 5 or 6 or 8 years of age, and I think we bought a pig or something like that, or my dad bought a pig or whatever it was, and they were putting the pig in the shed, and the pig wouldn't go in. But sure, there was 3 or 4 of us standing around. He wasn't going to get away or get far or whatever, but he wouldn't go into the shed. But your man pulled out this big fucking long stun gun and give him a stun them in the fucking air. The fucking pig squealed for fuck's sake. It was fucking unreal, like, you know, for a young fella, 5 or 6 years of age to see this, like, you know. But I suppose the badness was always there in the people, you know. Just torture you, you know, if they can't do anything else. Torture him, break him down, you know, destroy his life, destroy his family life, my life towards my family, you know, destroy his health, you know. Blacklist you as well, you know. You get a job, if you get a job, you go and you get abused in the job, you know. You're either not doing it right, you're doing it wrong, or you're late, or you should have been in, or you should have done that, or you should stay on, or something. You know, everybody saying, why doesn't he get a job, why doesn't he get a job? I'm booked, no problem, I have no problems in working or doing any fucking job. I'll pick spuds on top of a fucking mountain if I'm left alone to do that, you know. But then human beings have to fucking interrupt them. Oh, look at you left this wee marble behind you, you know. But so wouldn't that grow up and maybe feed someone next to you or family next to you or whatever, you know. It's no good because it's only going to be thrown out in the rubbish anyway, like, you know. So why not leave it in the ground? Someone might come across it and fucking feed the family. But it's always human intervention that destroys everything, you know. But as I like to say, they couldn't organise a piss up in the brewery. That's basically human beings, you know. And to be quite honest with you, I was in a shop and I walked out. I think it was last week or the week before. I was reading I was looking at, I was buying something and I was giving odds towards the €20 to get a fiver back or whatever. Oh, I'm not good at maths. Well, I'm sorry to say, Mrs. If you're not good at maths, you shouldn't be walking behind that counter. And I'm an ordinary 5'8" gobshite that knows fuck all, and I could work that out. But how does these people get the jobs? And it's not, you know, it's not in it. You know, if they can't answer your question, you have to go and look at that bit of book, or they have to fucking, do you know what I'm saying? Or look it up on the internet or Google or something. Like, it should be, people ask you something, it should be boom, boom, boom. You know, well then, instead of making fucking poxy excuses to suit yourself or suit your company, you know, that's what is a load of fucking shite. You know, just made up fucking answers, that's all they are, half times. You know. Yeah, blacklisted guys, that's if you do get a job at all, you know. But all flying around the place and all, big fucking fancy cars and the whole lot. And it's not anybody can have a fancy car. It's not the problem of having a big fancy car. It's the running and upkeep of it after that, which they don't do, which I think these cars is leased out for 2 or 3 years. Fuck all done to them, thrown back to the dealership, get another new one out or whatever, and let the next person worry about that, you know, just driving into the ground, fuck it back and then buy another one, or lease another one, and you're back to square one then again. But the likes of me then comes along and buys this, oh great, there's only so much miles on it, no, the pile is shite. Like. Watching a video there the other day, your man said fucking crash. I was near right off the crash or whatever, the cow was pulled up, straightened up, sprayed up, new parts put on it, sold, never crashed, up for sale, sold, never crashed, $7.5 grand or looking for something. Wasn't even worth that. New tyres, response, MOT 2 years, the whole lot, fucking insurance, no mention of the crash whatsoever. That it was involved in a crash or was damaged, you know, to such and such an extent. But that's what you're up against in this country. There's nobody straight or nothing straight in this country. Pure fucking corrupt and crooked is the hind leg of a fucking goat. Alright guys, I'll leave it there at that. I've been rambling on, but look, what do you do when you get the money? You fucking ramble on. Thanks for listening, guys, and have a nice day.